Okay, so another texture that we can do are these waves. You can do them smaller with having 6 across to start, or you can do them larger with having 4 to start. I'm going to do a medium one with 5 going across. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 6. Sorry, I was going to do 5. So that's 5. You could also do it in 4, or you could do it with 6. Rules still apply. So I'm going to start out with doing 5. So what I'm going to do is do 1 in the middle, a hump in the middle, and that I know I have to fit in 2 on either side. So 1, 2. Oh yeah, don't forget, get your name on these. If you haven't done it yet, do it now. All right, get your name on the back. All right, so I'm going to put 2 on this side. So I got 5 humps. All right, now the next step is in each crease between and on the last one over here, but first we're going to do it in the crease. You're going to grow out, curve over, drop down, touch, and then continue on with a spiral. That's your first wave. So grow from the crease, go up and over and down and just touch, and then do a wave, spiral. Grow from the crease between the 2 humps, curl to the left. I mean, if you can figure out how to flip it, and curve to the right, well, then you can figure it out, but follow all the steps. 1 more in between the crease, grow it, drop down, just touch the top of the hump, and continue on with your spiral. Now, what you need to also realize is that this is really a crease over here. I just drew on my table. You shouldn't do that, but I can clean my table, and you can clean the table where you work if you accidentally get marker on there. But you're going to do 1 more wave over here. All right, now if I had one come up on this side, it would spiral completely on the table. You know what I really ought to do is have a piece of paper underneath here. And you can do that too, because sometimes you have to sort out what happens on the outside. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go along the top of each of these spirals or each of these waves and make a hump, going from spiral to spiral, from spiral to spiral to spiral. But then you got to figure out what would happen on the outside of your paper here. So you go up and over like it would continue on to a spiral that would be off your page. So it would be going up and off the edge of the page because there's this other spiral over here that's not showing. So you have half a hump on this side and half a hump on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2 halves is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half, 1 1/2, 2 1/2, 3 1/2, 4 1/2, 5. So I still have 5. All right, now I got the creases. I'm going to go ahead and do my spirals again. So from the crease, I go up and over and spiral, and always just make sure I just touch the top of the hump. Up, over, touch the top of the hump, then spiral around like a wave. Grow from the crease, up, over, spiral around, just touching the hump. Just touching it, not crossing it, up from the crease. Now, it really would go off the page over here. And I would also need to envision another spiral over here that would maybe just, so I just have like a little hint of it over there, because I can envision what it would be. So you only see that part of it. All right, now I'm going to go from top of the wave to the hump. All right, now I've done the humps. Now I'm going to go into the crease again. Up, over, touch, and spiral. Up, over, touch, and spiral. Up, over, touch, and spiral. Now, what happens over here? Well, I have to envision that this hump kind of goes off the edge of my page, and then there would have been another little half spiral right there. So I only see part of it on the page. But I got another crease right here, up from the crease, over, crash, and wave. Alright, now I'm going to do from the top of the hump over to the top of the hump. Top of the hump to the top of the hump. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it seems like it got bigger or something. Now, ready? Going from the crease. And then again, I have to envision that this hump has another crease. That. Alright. So, one more set of humps until the page is full. Top of the wave, make the humps. So it goes humps, waves, and then in the crease you do your waves. In the crease you do your waves. In your crease you do your waves. Your curly cues, I'm calling them waves, you could call them curly cues. You could call them spirals. Alright, so once you have that done, you're going to get your creativity going. And I'm going to have you start the next video.